Table of Content. Chapter 1, Seniority 2. Once upon a time in sunny California, there were three friends, Billy, John, Andy, and Jay, who embarked on an adventure of a lifetime. Billy John, also known as BJ, had been living in California for over a decade, while Andy had seniority in Southern California for over 2 decades. They decided to document their adventures on YouTube and started receiving donations from their loyal followers. The dynamic duo of Andy and Lex seemed like soulmates, always coming up with new ideas and schemes to make money. One day, BJ bought Andy a lottery ticket for $1, and to everyone's surprise, Andy scratched it and won $50,000. Excited by their newfound wealth, they decided to splurge on a new SUV for $25,000 and use the rest of the money to buy drugs. Andy used his die-hard fans to sell the drugs for him, while BJ stayed by his side, helping with the operations. As the money started pouring in from their drug business, Andy allowed BJ to use the SUV even though he had no license. BJ enlisted his brother Jay, who had ditched rehab, to help him drive around Los Angeles to different locations for drug deals. The trio was determined to make as much money as possible, always looking for ways to increase their fame and fortune in the USA. They were clout chasers, always seeking more recognition and followers on social media. With the money they made from their drug business, they started laundering their dirty money to fund a documentary and a high-budget film. Jay drove BJ around to do secret deals while Andy managed their growing empire. Eventually, their documentary became a huge success, making them even more money than they had imagined. With their newfound wealth, they decided to make a high-budget film starring Andy, BJ, and even Jay in a supporting role. The film was a hit, and Andy's career made a massive comeback in the movie industry. Andy treated BJ and Jay like family, providing them with the love and support they had never experienced before. The success of the film changed their lives for the better, allowing them to leave behind their drug-slinging days and focus on their careers in Hollywood. After their California adventure, BJ, Andy, and Jay decided to visit an old friend in Alaska and then travel to New York to see their families. With the money they had made, they bought everything they had ever dreamed of: luxury vehicles, mansions, and everything money could buy. As they drove to the beach, they realized that with their seniority and success in Hollywood, they could continue making a living through social media and movies. They vowed to stay on the right side of the law and avoid any illegal activities on their future adventures. After a refreshing swim in the ocean, they dried off and headed back to their lavish mansions, eager for the next California adventure that awaited them. With their newfound success, wealth, and friendship, the trio was ready for whatever the future held for them.